Yeah, what up? It's your boy Another Zod. Anyways, I don't know. Yesterday, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna talk about too much, but I'm just gonna say like this. At the end of the day, I don't get emotional like that. Like I may get on here and clown and use satire. I know there's a few fools wondering. They're like, "Oh yeah, Zod, you know he had fake pistols. Like, what do I look like a dummy?" See, that's a difference between me and a lot of cats that think with this new age mentality. Putting guns and stuff on the internet, that's only gonna get you caught up. Even mentioning that you'll murk somebody will get you caught up. For a fact, the last time I did do something on that nature, I ended up in prison for over 13 years, and that's because people that I thought would be solid and take the bullets the way they should have took them end up telling on me anyway. So there's a lesson to be learned in everything in life. That's why I tell youngsters on my video, like, you know what, it ain't even worth it. As far as gangbanging, it's kind of like outside the box shit. You know what I mean? To try to tell another person, and yeah, I watch his shit because a good homie, but it's like he said on his channel, for me to try to tell somebody not to gangbang would be not only hypocritical, it just wouldn't work, especially for people that's full-fledged with that activity. There ain't no stopping people. My family tried to stop me. A lot of people come on here and they be like, "Oh, that fool Zod wanna be Mexicano." There's no accent, idiot. That's the one thing I'm gonna say for you fools that are just slow-footed and just can't understand the fact there's no accent, dog. This is what happens when you take a black dude and put him in a Mexican neighborhood. You pick up whatever way they talk, you're gonna pick it up. There's no overemphasizing on nothing. There's no faking nothing. And I tell you, for the fools that also slow-footed, if you know what up on the menu is, if you know where Panama is, then you know what's up and why I might be more inclined to go that route. But that's besides the fact. If I tell anybody in my videos, like, it's like fools want to be like, "Oh, the hardest." It's not about being the hardest. If that was the case, I would have been lying on my first videos and be like, "We're the hardest vodka in some valley," but we're not. We still hold our own, but I mean, at the end of the day, I told you pretty much what city I'm from and who pretty much runs that city. I mean, as far as like sheer will, yeah, that's them. You know what I mean? But so it's no, I don't have to put no lies out on the internet. Fools will automatically find out exactly what is what. Now, some people want me to come on here with my homeboys, but there's really no need to put them out there. I mean, some people know where my neighborhood is, some don't, but it don't matter. You can go there and find out yourself. Like, it's that simple. I'm not here to speak for my homeboys. It's on a grown level. Somebody attacked my character, not only my character, spoke on my family. See, you can say what you want. Like, I don't care. But if I know your face and you say something, you'll do something to one of my family, I'm gonna be on your ass, like, regardless. See, now, as far as like cloud chasing anybody, there's no need. My channel's still growing constantly. And yeah, sometimes I do mess up and get a little bit too rowdy, and that's basically not what we do. But what I won't do is sell soldier it and then not show up. See, it's one thing for Avanta to say whatever they say about Zod, but nobody's crossing my path saying with that same energy. I've ran into, and I'm telling you, dog, you can, there's fools that can vouch for it. So many people have ran into me, and it's the same shit. Like, Vantas get at me, feed them, and I get at them. Nobody has came at me like they wanted smoke, and the only one probably that has did that was that fool that ran in Walmart. But you see what I'm saying? That's the fools that be looking for some type of attention, but when it really comes their way, they don't want that smoke. I'm not on the internet to look for smoke. To me, this shit is funny and satire, and if I can deter anybody from going the route that I did, I will do it. But as far as like me watering it down, I'm supposed to be some weak ass fool because I'm already 40. That don't mean nothing, dog. Like, that's for the people that never lived this lifestyle, and for the ones that have lived, don't mean we all was the same way. We're all different gangsters. It's just the way it is. Like I tell fools, I'm not on the street gang banging. If you run up on me, I'm gonna handle my business. There's no lame in me, but I don't bite. You know what I mean? I may come on here and say certain things, but do you see me on the internet telling you I'm gonna kill anybody? Nah. Why? Because you're stupid, and that's how you get caught up. Do you see me showing any guns on here outside of them plastic props? See, the young fools that ain't really with the business, they see that and they're like, "Oh, this fool what?" Like, you don't get it, dog. It's satire. I'm not gonna show no guns. That's the type of shit get your door kicked in. And where I live, they'll kick your fucking door in straight out. For fools that live in a fantasy land and think I should be out there doing certain things, nah, I'm not out there searching for nothing. Like right now, when I get done with this video and upload it, I'll be on my way to Pacoima. And that's not inciting nothing. It's just I'm able to go through that city, and then after that I'm gonna go through Sun Valley, and then after I go through Sun Valley, I'm gonna come back to where I kick it at. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, when the homie Conejo show in Bakersfield, I'm gonna show up for that. Like that's the thing. As long as you come to all the cities with respect, nobody's gonna trip out on you. You got these lames talking about Pookie. Like, fool, do I look like a Pookie warrior with my fat ass? Like, man, shut that shit up. It's just plain and simple fact, dog. Like, some of us are cut from a different cloth, and I'm cut from that different cloth. Am I out here looking for business? Nah. I'm not running from it either. But I'm not out here actually telling you I'm putting in work. Nah. Now, as far as like the 2-5 thing, that's just something that's ingrained in us, the 2-5 killer thing. That's something ingrained. Do I look for 2-5s? Nah. But if I come across one and he says something and I know he is, then I'll handle my business. It's not trying to be hard. It's just there's just rules to certain things, you know what I mean? And I'm still a slave to certain things. And who knows? Like you said, that may get me caught up. Am I trying to get caught up? No. But so far I've been out what? Over 5 years, over 6, and never went back. So I mean, the proof is in the pudding. And for the people that ask about job, I got a job. Just like I got this truck, and just like I got clothes and shoes and kids that, you know what I mean? It's like, it don't never stop. Just because I don't put all my shit out there doesn't mean nothing. I ain't broke. YouTube is just a hobby, dog. So, you know what I mean? It's like, I like when fools take the high ground, and I'm not debating. No, I'm not doing none of that. To me, that's comic, dude. That it just to do something of that nature would speak a whole different. Just to sit down with authors and have that comment, just. But I understand, like, for the fools that don't really know about nothing, or maybe you changed your life and you were on that side of the gate or whatever. Like, at the end of the day, I don't care about you. I don't care about nobody that PC up, because it doesn't bother me. I don't lose no sleep. Like I said, I still move around the way I move around. And this is not talking about anybody particular, because there's a lot of people out there that just no good. But I don't care, dog. As long as it's not from my neighborhood and I'm not around you, I don't care. Like right now, once I finish this video, I'm gonna push off. And life is gonna continue the way it does. I'm not worried about cell warriors. I'm not worried about anything. Fools cannot pump me up. Fools cannot get me to do what I don't need to do at that moment. See, if there's one thing you learn, if you could be the wildest motherfucker in prison, but one thing you learn is to play chess, not checkers. The instant move is always gratification. It's instant gratification. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going for instant gratification. I lay back in the cut and I do what I do, and I make my videos, and whoever watch. But I play chess, and I know how to play chess real well. And it's just the way it is. And that's how you got to play at this age and this stage of the game. You do your thing. You work. You make your money. You try to go about your life. But when there's obstacles, you don't run at an obstacle straight on. You're just going to run into a wall. And for the most part, everybody that was on my video, like, I understand there's solid homies that were just like, they felt it. And then, there's others that didn't feel it. But in my apologies to them that of out of my age would get out of character. But you know what I mean? It is what it is. We are all different, dog. Vatos can say what they want, like Mexican flag, whatever, but that ain't never gonna stop me, dog. If that was a deterrence, I would have never ran with the homies in prison. Like, I would have folded a long time ago, but I didn't fold. And I'm black. It don't matter about the Panameño side. It don't matter about anything else in the blood. I'm still black, and fools either respect it or they don't. But that never stopped my gangster. It never stopped me from being who I was. It's just I will continue to be Zod, like, regardless. I'm Black East Solon Park, and it's always gonna be that way. I don't have to gangbang, but it's just known. And when people see me, that's what they say. Blacks. Anybody I've ever did anything to or is gonna remember that. So, like, I'm not worried about no PCs. I'm not worried about fools trying to catch no cloud. I'm not worried about none of that. There's too much real shit going out here right now to really be tripping off that. I'm not losing no money. It's like I said, if YouTube dried up, I still gotta holler, and I'm planning on getting another one, and I'm gonna be moving around. So yeah, but nobody's stupid enough to take the bait. Just like you see, I don't go on lives and rant. Like, that's just not my thing. I'm not gonna say nothing that I know the cops are gonna be able to come back to me on. In fact, I'll be at the house. Trust me. For the fools that ever have fought cases before, you know how it go. You already know how it go. It don't take much for them to put a case on you. especially if somebody gets splashed. But like I said, I make no threats. I'm not doing none of that cell wolfing shit. My last video was satire. Somebody tried to get out of character and you know, talk about shit they shouldn't have, set your boy off. But like I said, I make no apologies about it. I'm just me. Today I moved all around. Tomorrow I move all around. I'm gonna be all in the valley. I'm gonna be anywhere I feel like I need to be. For the people that constantly talk mess, like dog, you know where Sun Valley is. You know where Solon Park is. It's so easy to pull up, dog. I may not be there, but you'll run into somebody, or maybe you run into Violent or something. Like that's who you don't want to run into. And don't go to Pacoima with that shit, because you're definitely gonna run into something that you don't. And fools are getting murked out there right now. So yeah. But yeah, to the cops that be on here, like I said, for the fools that are like, oh, he's talking to the cops. No, I'm letting it be known that I'm cool. Like there's no issue with blacks. You know what I mean? Remember that, dog. If you don't remember nothing else, it's chess, not checkers. Play your moves accordingly, because if not, you rush into something and you get caught up, and the motherfucker that you rushed into it for still gonna be on the street, still making YouTube videos. On that note, to the camaradas, saludos, and to the ones that think, oh, this food's a fake Mexican, I don't give a fuck, dog. It's just the way it is. And I'm still getting paid, so thanks for the views. And on that note, I'm out.